guys, welcome to Asia Talks. This week we will be talking about, and actually I just wanted to catch up with everyone, just do a minute to do a little like heart to heart for a second, because I fell off for a couple of weeks with posting new content, but it was really because we had a loss in our family, and I don't know, I think I'm just really good at making excuses for myself too. Like, I got in a moment, I don't know if it was because of the loss or it was because, I don't know, just regular old depression. But, I got in a moment where my energy was very low and I felt like a little bit discouraged about my purpose and what it was I was trying to do for my life. So I took a little bit of time and I did like a health cleanse. And if anybody follows me on Instagram, they know I've been trying to transition into the vegetarian life. So as so I can have a better connection with my spirit and my mind and, my body and stuff, and be able to understand my intuition and make my health better, maybe help my mind, make me more in tune with my feelings and my emotions and things like that. I'm trying to just elevate myself on a whole nother level, because I don't know if anyone who is watching this video suffers from depression, but it's a real thing. It's very real, and it affects a lot of people. And I think a lot of people have normalized a lot of tendencies that are big red flags for depression. Me, sometimes I know, I'll just use myself as an example. Sometimes I procrastinate. I feel like overly procrastinating and constantly putting stuff off, oh no, I'll do this tomorrow. Oh no, I don't want to do it today. I feel like that may not be, I won't say it's depression necessarily, but it's a stepping stone into get into that next part of, okay, well, I'll put it off until tomorrow. Well, actually, I just don't feel like doing anything today. I don't feel like doing anything, and so I'll just lay around all day when you could be doing something more productive. One thing could just, even though it seems small, it can make you have habits that create a pattern of behavior that can lead you to depression. It can knock you off your course so bad that you begin to not even realize who you are. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into that, but anybody, if you're dealing with depression, I just want to let you know that my inbox is always open. If you just need someone to talk to vent. I know personally I don't like venting when it comes to what I go through. I like to write. So if you just want to write a poem and you just want to send it to me, and I'll read it, and I'll tell you what I think and what I got from it, if that's something that you want to do. Also, Kim Kardashian is
in this section, I'm explaining how I discovered that Kim Kardashian has been working towards criminal reform. But the facts that I state, where I say that Kim has released a few people from their sentences, was actually not true. Doing further research, I found out that a member from her team, a young African-American woman whose name I'll put in the bio, was actually the one who got those sentences expunged.
I've just seen, looking into it briefly, that she has actually put a little bit of work in. And I don't know, because I want to be so against the Kardashian family, but doing something like this, like criminal justice reform, that's huge. That's something that I actually wish that we have more people of color passionate about, because imagine what we could do if we took over the court systems, if we took over if it was predominantly black judges, and it wasn't such a difference as to when one becomes a judge, like a black judge, like a black person becomes a judge, that they don't power trip because it's so many people already in there that's like them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's ever something we'll be interested in, but I think it would be a good goal, because they determine a lot. The 13th Amendment didn't free anyone. It just moved slavery to prisons. So imagine if we could control the flow and traffic of prison. I actually really commend Kim Kardashian for it. I don't know if it's, I don't know what led her to this point, but I actually commend her because she's focusing on people of color. And that's something that's very important, especially with like this thing we got going on with marijuana, where like people are it's legal in so many states, but some states it's not legal. So people who have been tried and are in prison for marijuana are there for an unbelievable amount of years, and it doesn't make any sense when people are smoking it, growing it, have farms for it in other states. You know what I'm saying? It makes absolutely no sense. And most of those people are people of color. So, you know, that's something that if you're ever interested in criminal justice, I encourage you to pursue that. Pursue it like with a fiery passion. Next subject I wanted to talk about is real estate and like the big boom that is going on right now in real estate for people of color or for anyone. This message right here can straight up be for anyone because there is so much money to be made in real estate. There is so many opportunities to get in real estate, and it's really enough for everyone. It's not ever going to be a thing in real estate, I feel like, where it'll be so much of a competition that you won't be able to make any money. A couple of people that I follow on social media, on Instagram specifically, that really encourage me. I love seeing when their posts, like they are very intelligent men, very upstanding black men, and they are doing incredible things in the communities. The first one's name is Jay Morrison, at Jay Morrison. He has so many things going on. I don't know if you've heard of the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. It's supposed to be our translation of the Black Wall Street that happened in Oklahoma. That's why he named it the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. So just go ahead and go to his page and check it out for yourself. I don't want to lean nobody any one way or another. It just really is what it is. It's a big pool of black money that's going into properties that are going to be owned by black people. So if that's something that you're interested in, his name is Jay Morrison. And another one that I look to, and I know my older brother in St. Louis looks to, is Max Maxwell. So the real at the real Maxwell is his Instagram name, and I'm telling you, he is like both of these men. If real estate is something that you are passionate about, if you are interested in making money and not having any money right now, but wanting to make money and having that energy and that drive to go out there and put the work in, check out these guys and see what type of work ethic and what type of steps it takes to get to that point, because that's what I'm learning right now. Today I actually went down to whichever one. I went to the tax office downtown, and I got a DBA. Okay, so I didn't know when I got there the huge difference between a DBA and an LLC, and then the difference between an unincorporated and an incorporated DBA. So I don't know if everyone thinks, I'm just going to say, I thought getting an LLC was easy. I thought I could just go downtown. I could be like, this is the name. This is what I want. I want it to be my business, pay whatever, and that be it. So you can do that, but online, it's like, I don't know where everyone is, but here in Dallas, it's about $300 to get an LLC. And it is $26 to get a DBA. Now, a DBA, what that can do is hold your name that you want, because you're going to look up when you go there to make sure nobody else has that name, and it can hold the name that you want for up to 10 years. And then you can go online and you can look it up on a certain website. Everybody's is different depending on what state they're in. I can actually put in the description box, as well as those real estate gurus. I can put in the description box what the website is for Dallas, so you can go and get you a LLC, because you can do either one first. You can make your DBA your LLC if you want to, or you can make a LLC and then put your DBA that you created under that LLC, and then you can just see and then it can be a part of your company. Like, they don't have to have the same name. They can be two different entities. Like, for example, I can say Asia York LLC. That's my company, Asia York LLC. And under Asia York LLC, I have York Beauty. And York Beauty is another LLC I have under my big foundation LLC. Does that make sense? Like, I have one big one, and then I have things that umbrella under that LLC. That's kind of how it was explained to me. And then under your umbrella, when you have a DBA, it can either be incorporated or unincorporated. Oh, I think that's the difference. Instead of it being a LLC under the big one, what it really is either an incorporated or an unincorporated DBA. So what I got today was an unincorporated DBA because I don't have the big bridge LLC. But I'm going to go back and get that. That's not too much of a problem. And then once I get that, it will make the DBA that I have under it, the real estate DBA that I have, DFW Elite Properties, it will make that incorporated then. So it's just some steps. Like, I'm learning. Like, I don't know if it's like this for everyone, but growing up how I grew up, it's hard to get outside of the mainframe, the mind frame that I was raised in. Like, I wasn't rich, you know, my mother did what she could, and it kind of puts you, growing up in poverty just puts you in a poverty mind state. It's a lot of things that we don't know about finances. It's a lot of things that I don't know about business. And I'm just like, everywhere that I go, I have an eagerness to learn, though. I never think, like, I always want to have a studious mind. That's a mind that's everywhere that I go, I'm asking questions. I'm never too good to know something new. And I don't know anything. I keep on to that. That's a very important concept to have, I feel like, is to understand that you really don't know anything. Like, nothing. Once you get that, I feel like you can learn and your mind can be open to almost anything. Okay, and for my last segment, I actually wanted to share a poem with you all. So if you just give me a moment, I'm going to splice on over to it. I don't have no title for this, but I wrote it in a flare of feeling very passionate about being Black in America, I guess. What does it mean to be free? As the chains shackle my brain, I'm trying to figure out the best way to see who is to blame. I've been having symptoms of PTSD, dreams that leave me tossing and turning. Waking up with cold sweats. I was born to live a life that moves forward while I'm stuck in the past. There is no way to get out or a solution that will last and not be ended in a blast. My hands are binded with green rope and I hold fast. My eyes are blinded with false hope that if I work hard enough and walk a straight line, I'll be able to cope with the pain one day. Blowing smoke in the sky as I wonder how high I should get. If my sins I commit truly condemn me to hell, I think I finally fell into understanding. The abyss is deep and the truth that I seek is within me. All right, thank you for tuning in to Asia Talks. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. If you are inclined to share, that's the even bigger part. And I'll catch you again on Asia Talks.